Hello, how are you? Hope you're well. Right, I've decided to finish off chapter 2, which is only a page and a half, so that it will get us in sync with me being able to read a complete chapter without it cutting off. Okay, so we have realised, or Katniss has realised, that the boy probably, she thinks, that he dropped the bread on purpose into the fire so that he could give it to him, because he knew that his mum would tell him to give it to the pigs. Okay. So she's saying, why would he have done it? He didn't even know me. Still, just throwing me the bread was an enormous kindness that would have surely resulted in a beating if discovered. I couldn't explain his actions. We ate slices of bread for breakfast and headed to school. It was as if spring had come overnight. Warm, sweet air, fluffy clouds. At school, I passed the boy in the hall. His cheek had swelled up and his eye had blackened. He was with his friends and didn't acknowledge me in any way. But as I collected Prim and started for home that afternoon, I found him staring at me from across the schoolyard. Our eyes met for only a second, and then he turned his head away. I dropped my gaze, embarrassed, and that's when I saw it. The first dandelion of the year. A bell went off in my head. I thought of the hours spent in the woods with my father, and I knew how we were going to survive. And to this day, I can never shake the connection between this boy, Peter Mellark, and the bread that gave me hope, and the dandelion that reminded me that I was not doomed. And more than once, I have turned into the school hallway and caught his eyes trained on me, only to quickly flit away. I feel like I owe him something, and I hate owing people. Maybe if I'd thanked him at some point, I'd be feeling less conflicted now. I thought about it a couple of times, but the opportunity never seemed to present itself, and now it never will, because we're going to be thrown into an arena to fight to the death. Exactly how am I supposed to work in a thank you in there? Somehow it just won't seem sincere if I'm trying to slit his throat. The mayor finishes the dreary treaty of treason and motions for Peter and me to shake hands. His are as solid and warm as those loaves of bread. Peter looks me right in the eye and gives my hand what I think is meant to be a reassuring squeeze. Maybe it's just a nervous spasm. We turn back to face the crowd as the anthem of Panem plays. Oh well, I think there will be 24 of us. Odds are someone else will kill him before I do. Of course, the odds have not been very dependable of late. And there you are, the end of chapter 2. So hopefully the chapters are about the same length. I hope so anyway, but I've got to remember to keep an eye on the time and make sure I don't get to over 30 minutes because otherwise it'll cut off and then you're just left dangling. Okay. I hope you're enjoying it. Love you loads. And